Recognition Award posthumously to Chris Schmid. The award is given to the individual that has supported our real estate industry, who has helped to move the industry forward, and given their time and effort over the years to help support what we do to make our business the best it can be. A little bit how I first met Chris. It's in the summer of 1986 when I joined his mortgage company, Statewide Funding. At that time, Statewide was in aggressive growth mode. There were many good opportunities in the company, one of which Chris and his partner, Paul Scher, made available to me to a manager at age 26. My first opportunity really to be a manager of any organization. I went from supervising 4 people to managing 40 people at age 26. That was Chris's style. He was a person who was always willing to take a chance on someone, give someone an opportunity to succeed, and I am forever grateful for Chris that he gave me that first opportunity in management. As many of you know, Chris was also a coach at Union College for many years before he became involved in real estate, where he started Christopher Real Estate in the basement of his house, and eventually led to Realty USA in the early 1970s. Chris built Realty USA from the ground up, and many of the individuals who were with Chris that first day are still with Realty USA today. And that's certainly a testament to the company that he built that I still work for today. Chris was also an entrepreneur, and while growing Realty USA, he also realized that he needed other businesses to help support his real estate company. He started a real estate development company. He partnered with Frank Barbera to form what is now known as Barbera Homes. He had his mortgage company, Statewide Funding. He also had an insurance company called Preston Associates. He even was in the manufactured home and in the venture capital business. He was truly a pioneer in this regard, with having a group of companies that helped to service the consumer from start to finish. In 2000, Realty USA had been built to almost 300 agents under Chris's direction, and at that time he decided to move on and sell the company to Merle Whitehead. Chris loved to celebrate the success of the agents and employees in his company, and he had many, many functions to celebrate their success. One of the things that I think Chris was truly known for was enjoying being with his people, his employees, and having a good time. His coaching skills at Union College carried over to Realty USA and everyone in the real estate industry that he touched. He was a mentor to many people. I know that many of the sales associates that I currently work with today credit Chris as the driving force behind the training and skills that they have acquired, which allowed them to be successful in the industry today. Chris was also one of the brokers behind the combining of the 4 real estate boards into what is now known as the Greater Capital Association of Realtors. He worked closely with a number of other individuals to help the regional boards form into Gcar. He never threw his weight around as a big broker. He was always very collaborative, trying to bring everyone together to form the right solutions to merge the 4 boards together. Chris also always gave back to the community and supported hundreds of programs, many of which he wanted to name anonymous on with regard to the donations he gave back then. He was a huge supporter of Union College, the Clifton Park YMCA, Boy Scouts of America, Special Olympics, and many, many other great charitable causes. Some of you may know who got to deal with Chris. He was from the old school. His word and his handshake were his mind. He believed in trust, loyalty, friendships, enjoying the life of the people he worked with, and the family and friends that he surrounded himself with. He was certainly a visionary in our business, and someone that I truly admire. Certainly it's my pleasure today to invite his wife, Pearl, and his son, Andre, who are both here today, to accept the Ralph P. DuPont Recognition Award for Chris's dedicated services for so many years to the real estate community of the Capital Region. Please welcome Pearl and Andre Schmid.
Thank you.
And now I am going to introduce